Okay. Hey, everybody. Happy July 5th. Happy 4th of July weekend, Independence Day to all of you who are joining us. So excited to be here with all of you and just so grateful that you're taking time out of your busy weekend. And as the weekend wraps up, I suppose I should say, to spend some time with us and our team and our organization. We're so excited that you're here and so thankful for you. Two fun things. Tonight's theme, just to kind of kick us off, is this month, July, is all about being able to say yes to things because of Epicure and not feeling like Epicure is impossible to do this summer, or that it doesn't involve getting to say yes to things because you have this business to run. And I just see it so differently. So we're going to be talking a lot tonight about how Epicure gives me and my family the chance to say yes to whatever we want in the summer, and actually spring, fall, winter, it doesn't matter. But point is, I get invited to play dates and summer barbecues and asked to go away on a random Tuesday to a water park when we can say yes because of this business. And I want you to really feel that tonight as you tune into our meeting. And the second thing is, this is a really quick reminder. We did an awesome team class. Raise your hand if you were on our team class July 1st, Wednesday. Raise your hand so I can see. Hold on, I gotta change my views quick. Okay, raise your hands. Oh my gosh, look at how many people. Yay. Okay, so we had an awesome team class on Wednesday. You can search for this information in our group, in the Trautmann organization Facebook group. Just search 7-1 team class, and or go under events, and it's in your past events. The recording is there. You still can get that out tonight or tomorrow. Does everybody understand that? Shake your head yes. I'm not going to get my life together and organize the prizes and things until tomorrow, okay? Once I know all my hostesses for the week are coached and my life is good, I'm gonna work on that. But so it gives you time. If you have not done anything with that, go watch the recording yourself tonight before bed or tomorrow. Get it out to a few family and friends. Give them a party link to shop on. Or if you participated, but now you went away for the 4th and you kind of forgot about it, here's your reminder to take your list of people that we trained you to make and go reach out to them and get those orders in. And then there's a post. It says prize post. Please comment on there, all of the people that ordered or asked about the business or booked a cooking class, and I'm going to go ahead and put all of those names in. So everybody go with that. I just want to quick say that one more time. Shake your head yes if we're all on the same page. We did an awesome team class. What'd you guys think? Thumbs up, do it again. Start to August, was it good? Okay, everybody's a yes. Okay, fantastic. So there we go. Let's kick it off tonight. We know our theme. We know our theme is saying yes this summer, thanks to Epicure. We know that we've been doing some really fun team things. Ah, you scared me. Oh my gosh. There's my kid. That literally was like a heart attack moment. Okay, there's a diner in my office. Holy smoke. Let me just take 30 seconds and introduce it. If you've never had the pleasure of meeting my child, Macaulay, they would all like to meet you. Are you a T-Rex tonight or what kind of dinosaur? Okay, he's gone. He's gone as fast as he came in. Holy poop is all I'm going to say. There was nobody else in my house except for me and the dog, and then there was a dinosaur breathing right here. Okay, focusing. So theme tonight, saying yes this summer. As this is proof, you can do this business around anything that's going on in your life. And while we joke and we make fun of the crazy, I also know sometimes there's not welcomed crazy, right? Death in the family, moving due to an emergency or a sudden job change that wasn't planned. There can be loss of all kinds. There just can be tons of things going on. I just want you to see that this can be an awesome release, an awesome place to come, a tribe to plug into, and something that is doable around whatever's happening in your life. And second thing was just talking about the team class. So if you love the team class and you have any thoughts on it, shoot me an email at thetrautmans@gmail.com. We are planning an early August class again, but we want to space them out so that it doesn't become where your customers are like, oh, humdrum, they're doing that every week, I can just tune in whenever. We want to make it exciting and make it worthwhile. So again, welcome to our team call. If you don't know me, I'm Kayla Trautmann. I'm your executive director. I live in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin with my husband, Nate, my dinosaur, Macaulay, he's 4, and my yellow lab Pfeiffer, who's like a dinosaur, just as scary sometimes and stinky. So that's our family, and I'm super excited to be with you tonight and kind of just kick off the week and kick off the month. Anybody else excited? So let's kick it off really quick. Let's take 5 minutes. So take turns unmuting your line. Don't be shy. I'd love to hear just who you are, where do you live, and I'm changing it up. So let's see if you listen to directions. Everyone ready? Who you are, where you live, and what's your favorite part about Epicure so far? Go.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Paley, and I live in Boalsburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm enjoying just trying new things I never thought I'd try ever before.
Love it. Welcome.
I am Tiffany Bohm, and I live in Plymouth, Indiana, and I am enjoying meeting new people and networking.
Awesome. I won't unmute between everyone because I feel like that's so annoying, but welcome, Tiffany. We're so glad you're here.
I'm Stephanie Fox. I'm in North Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. I am enjoying catching up with old friends that are joining Epicure with me and also meeting a lot of new friends, even though I haven't met them in person, but awesome people joining my team, and I'm just loving the tribe.
I'm Jamie Rich. I'm from Prague, Nebraska. And I think some of my favorite things more recently is being able to give back and being a part of something so much bigger than myself.
My name's Amber Netto. I'm from Denham Springs, Louisiana. And my favorite part about Epicure is I can cook dinner for my family every night in less than an hour, because most nights I get home really late, so I can cook dinner in a decent amount of time.
I'm Sonia Schultz. I'm in northern Wisconsin. And I think my favorite thing, if you were to ask me right now today about Epicure, is seeing how much home office has our back and how compassionate they are for not only us, but also our customers.
This is Andrea, and I'm in Andrea Sneed, and I'm in Hillsborough, Kansas. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. I am most excited for being a part of Epicure like right now. I just joined in March, but just being so positioned with a company that is like exploding. So it's really exciting to be a part of something that's growing so fast. So that's really fun.
I'm Sarah Mahoney, and I'm going to first apologize. I've been sitting at the pool all day, so I'm a hot mess. I'm from Harrison, Ohio, and that's just outside of Cincinnati, in case you guys aren't familiar with Harrison, Ohio. But I'm most excited because I'm a teacher, and I have so many students who have never had a home-cooked meal on their table, and this is a way for them to have a home-cooked meal on their table.
I'm Lisa Wagner. I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas, and I'm enjoying just being me and learning as I'm learning at my own pace and just being me.
How about three more? Who wants to be brave?
I'm Alana McGill. I'm from Gretna, Nebraska, and my favorite thing about Epicure is honestly it's just really good, and I'm a foodie, so it's just everything's really good.
I'm Lexi Clemish in Sioux City, Iowa, and one of my favorite things is getting my whole family involved in cooking with me.
I'm Kayla Krieger. I'm from Crandon, Wisconsin, and my favorite thing is trying new and healthy food.
Awesome. Can you say your name one more time? It was kind of quiet.
Kayla Krieger.
Kayla, I thought we had the same. I'm like, I think she said my name. I think we have the same name. Awesome. Okay, and could you say Crandon?
Yes.
Okay, whose team are you on?
Amy's.
I'm totally do you hear me? I'm stalking you out to see. And now that you said that, I know. So awesome. Well, I could keep going forever. I'm sure we could keep sharing, because this is probably my favorite part about this business now, is to see what everybody's here for and what fuels you and what has you excited. But if you want to keep sharing in the comments, I would love it if you continue to share who you are. It's super fun. I know a lot of the leaders love reading these comments as we're on these Sunday nights. So write in the comments, type in the comments who you are, where you live, and what's your favorite part about Epicure right now, okay? I want to take a second to welcome all the newbies. So whether you catch the playback, I know it's a holiday weekend, so we'll have a lot of playbackers tonight, or whether you're on live, I just want to say welcome to our newbies. In June alone, we had 44 new team members. And the month before, I think, was 117 or 130, somewhere in there. So in the last 2 months, and really in the last couple months, we brought in 330 new consultants into our organization. So I just want to say welcome to you, a huge warm welcome. And as I think Lisa said it and someone else said it, you are welcome here in any capacity, your pace. You have a seat at our table for real. And I don't just say that to just, be punny and funny all the time when I'm doing my lives, but I really mean it. There's a place for you, and we're so excited to have you. So welcome to the team, and congratulations to all of the people sponsoring and growing their teams and not being afraid to share the opportunity. Because as you just heard from all these awesome people, the opportunity really isn't about us. It's about what it does for each one of the people that you share it with. And so I'm forever grateful. I love seeing Tiffany's face on here and Courtney's face on here, and different faces that I know I welcomed personally over the time, especially the last few months. It's been exciting. So, okay, every month we first off grab a piece of paper and a pen, write down, again, team class. Number one reminder from this call, make sure to work for the next 24 hours yet on maximizing that team class we did July 1st, because this is your last chance, okay? Second reminder is that every month, the first Sunday of the month is this meeting. So now you know, so you won't have to wonder. It's always the first Sunday. I do it at 8:30 Central because selfishly, like tonight, I wanted to stay at the pool and then shoot off some fireworks as long as I could. So I do them on a time that's good for me, but we'll always record it. You never have to ask. I will record it tonight before bed, or upload it tonight before bed. It'll get posted in the team page, and all the leaders will have it as well, so they can spread it throughout their teams. Okay, so that's reminder number two. First Sunday of every month, we do our overall organization call. Check with your leader to see if she also is doing a smaller team call, often done throughout the month by your leadership team as well in smaller team form. So that's that. Okay, I love spending the first couple minutes of this call hearing from each of you like we just did. And I also feature a couple of guests each month that are just rocking it out for different reasons. So I want to start with, I want to make sure that I see this I do see Andrea. Okay. I am going to ask one of our newest leaders, Miss Andrea Sneed, to introduce a rock star on her team, and she is going to talk to us a little bit about mindset and all kinds of things, and you will find her hilarious, and you'll want to be her best friend and all of it. Andrea's smiling. So, okay, Andrea, unmute and take it away.
Okay, yes. All right, hear me okay? Yes, Kayla, you can hear me? Okay, all right, okay. All right, I am going to introduce Miss Kelsey True. In Casper, Wyoming. She's a mom of 3 little ones, and I'm sure she'll share about them. They are adorable. I love that we get the opportunity to hear from her because she just joined our team in May, and she is someone that I know whatever she shares tonight, we're gonna just relate to. Whether we've been through it, we're in it now. She's real, she's honest, and I love her to death. So I'm really excited for her to just share about just what she's kind of facing now, whether it be mindset or anything else she wants to share. She is someone who it's so fun to work with because she's someone that we can talk real and honest. And I know she's going to just be someone to watch for sure. So remember Kelsey True. And yeah, just for her to push through and have a super strong mindset. So go for it, Kelsey.
Okay, hi. I am so nervous right now, but Kayla asked me a while ago, hey, would you want to talk about mindset and overcoming barriers and what you're doing in this business now versus your business before that you were doing? So just a little bit of background. I did that other company for a while, and then it closed, and I am here now. So I honestly, when she was like, let's talk about mindset, I was like, funny, not me, because I don't have it figured out. And I think the more I thought about it and the more I just said yes because I wanted to say yes and not say no just because I'm afraid of it, was mindset is not something that you do once and you fix once and it stays. And what I have found is that I have to always be working on this first. Otherwise, I lose ground. Like, you can't just fix it once and then think you have it and then move on. So for me, it's like sales is easy, talking to people easy, but mindset for me is my hardest struggle. So I was thinking about that and I was like, okay, so what do I actually do when I'm struggling to help like break through these barriers that I create for myself essentially? And so I came up with a few things. Well, you have to do, you guys, you have to root out the bad stuff. You can probably hear my baby screaming, but okay. So you have to look at yourself, find the bad things, and root them out. So here's what I do. You observe yourself. When you schedule work time, what are the first things you gravitate towards doing? For me, it's usually the easy things, or the things I'm comfortable with, or the fun things, or the things that waste time. And I find that I do this so that I don't get to the things I should be doing. It's creative avoidance, right? So for me, you have to identify what you're avoiding, because this is where you're going to start building positive mindset around the things you're avoiding. The second one is talk to yourself like a crazy person. If you were to talk to yourself like you talk to your friends, you would give yourself the best advice. But for some reason, the voice in your head tells you the most horrible things. But then a girlfriend can call with the same issue and you can tell her, you've got it. You're not dreaming big enough. You can do this. You have time. Do what you can in the cracks. But if you're not saying that to yourself, and it's just not fair. Okay. Talk to yourself like a crazy person, dream bigger, encourage yourself. The third thing I would say is be vulnerable and talk to the people around you. My number one support is my husband. So I can tell him, here's where I'm struggling. And when I'm faced with this issue, here are the feelings that come up for me. And that created for me him on my team. So he understands when I am grouchy, he knows what I'm going through in my head, and he can help me. Another thing you can do is talk to your friends, talk to your upline leaders, because if they know where your struggles are, they can absolutely be that creative force to help you pull out of it. I have some really, really high highs, you guys, where I'm happy and I can do this and I've got all the words to say and I can handle problems. And then I have really, really low lows where I think I don't deserve this, and they help pull me right out of it. So contact your uplines and talk to them about where you feel like your mindset is struggling, and they can help you with that. The fourth thing is kind of like homework, and that is create affirmations that combat your issues. So I'm going to be vulnerable here and tell you what my main ones are. And it's, I'm already blessed enough. I don't need more. And so to flip the script and to reprogram my mind to think about this differently, I tell myself I am open and ready to receive abundant blessings. Just open up the doors. There's always like the I'm not good enough. And this one I turn into I am beautifully flawed, and my flaws help me reach people who might not otherwise say yes or feel welcome. And then everyone says no to the business. That's my biggest one right now is, gosh, everyone says no to the business, which is absolutely not true. And so here's what I say. There are countless people out there waiting for me to ask them. I just need to reach out. So just finding out what your issues are, create a team around you to help you, and then rewrite what you want your mind to think so that you can replay it positively when you need it. So that's it. All I got.
That is amazing, Kelsey. What would you say? So coming in here, obviously you had a past business, as you shared. Many people on this call do, or that catch the recording, have either worked something successfully in the past or worked something unsuccessfully, tried multiple things, tried one other thing, but you're loving it here. I know that because I get the pleasure of talking to you. What's different? What are you feeling? What's working for you here?
For me, it's the team and being vulnerable with the people that I'm working with. One of the things I kind of picture for myself is, you say you want to be here and you want to build a business, so don't be the friend that shows up and just watches. And what I think about this is like, okay, if I were to go to a gym with a group of friends, would I sit on the sideline and watch while they work out? Or would I jump in and work alongside with them and start building those work relationships? I think that's going to be the main difference. Is, first of all, it's an amazing environment we have here, a very special culture. And I think just plugging into that as much as possible is what's going to be the main difference.
I love it. Awesome. And thank you, Andrea, for the awesome introduction as well.
Yes.
So great. Okay, so now I want to ask one of our senior leaders, Sonia, and P.S. I typed a few of the notes as fast as I could. If you see me typing of what Kelsey said, I put them in the chat. So go and take your cursor, copy over them, send yourself an email with them. That's my trick always, if it'll let you copy them, or you can at least see what I took away from Miss Kelsey. But I'm going to let Sonia Schultz, our senior leader, take it away tonight and introduce her rock star leader in her organization. And they are going to be doing her and her team, I don't want to give too much away, are going to do a little sharing tonight. So Sonia, I saw you. I do not see you now, but go ahead and take it away.
Good evening, everybody. So I have the esteemed pleasure of introducing Miss Amy Hine, also from, I guess, what do you consider Annabelle, like North Central Wisconsin? I never really know what to call it. But kind of, yeah, kind of like up here. We're up here. We're kind of up here. But by the knuckle on your hand if you're looking at Wisconsin. But Amy walked in to June, and if you're ever looking to talk to someone, looking for an example of someone who's gone through it, she went through it. She pulled out all the stops to make her leader numbers a second month in a row in June, when at first she was facing it going, I don't know. But she leaned in and she pushed all those doubts out of the way. So I'm super excited to introduce you tonight to Amy. Take it away.
Yes. Thank you, Sonia. Sorry, my daughter keeps asking me if it's my turn to talk yet. So, and you hear the pounding, she's digging for fossils. She got that for her birthday yesterday. So
I love it.
She's digging for fossils. They all know you're digging for fossils. I had to tell you. Okay, finally I told you. So let's see, going into this, I wasn't quite sure like what I would say or who I wanted to talk about. And then it kind of hit me when Kayla posted the graphic about saying yes to the opportunity, just saying yes in general. And that's such a powerful thing to think about, I think, because we can talk about that relating to starting the business, to even joining the business. We can talk about it when it comes to like when it comes to the point of like really trying, because we can sign up, but that doesn't mean that it's going to happen. We still have to try. And I'm going to have one of my team members talk about that. And then I was put in that position about saying yes to dream big and to keep dreaming, because I was at a point at the end of June where I was like over 1,500 QV away. I only had 2 people qualified. It's like just 3 days maybe. And I'm like, you know what, for my mindset, I have to keep trying. I cannot just give up and wait till July. I have to keep trying. And then a day later, I'm like, shoot, maybe I shouldn't have tried so hard because I could have saved all that for July. But I think what really it comes down to is like, I hustled so hard, and a lot of people on my team hustled so hard. And I reflect and I think if I had just worked that hard the whole time, like maybe we wouldn't have been here. And, you know, I just kind of owned it, and I didn't try and blame it on outside forces, whether it's COVID, whether it's the stock outs and shipping, whether it was, I mean, there are a lot of things that can come into play. And I think it's so easy for us to put the power in other people's hands. And yeah, we can't control everything, but there's a lot that we can control. And I decided to own that. And I was vulnerable with my team and open that to them, saying, here's what I'm going for. Can we get there? I'm busting my butt. Are you willing to bust your butt with me? And it all came together. I think my words to Sonia and Kayla at like 11:40 when I hit the numbers was, holy shit. Sorry if your kids are listening. But it was just like really awesome. And that's because I said yes. That's because I said yes to trying, because I was this close to thinking, you know, if I just give up now, then I haven't actually failed yet. Like, yeah, I didn't hit it, but I didn't bust my butt and then fail. And so I almost didn't say yes to pushing forward. And then I wanted to introduce Kayla, my team member, Kayla Krieger from Crandon. She's going to talk a little bit tonight about, I asked her to just share a little bit because she signed up and she was excited, but she's just kind of sitting on her kit, she's taking in information. She was excited, but she wasn't just doing anything quite to the ability that she could have. And she knows that, and she can share that. But I think that's the case for a lot of us. I was even that way. I didn't try really hard at first. I didn't make months 1 and 2 of my fast start because I was just kind of like skating through. I didn't really say yes to pushing. I didn't say yes to trying. I was there, but I was only half, my feet weren't all the way in the door. I wasn't really giving it my all because I thought if I gave it my all and then I failed, that would be worse. But that's not true. You have to jump in and give it a shot, a full shot. And this, everyone can do this in different ways. Like I still work full time. I never want to quit teaching. I love teaching. I love being a teacher. But that doesn't mean that I can't say yes to the opportunities that are here. So I was wanting Kayla to talk about like what it meant to like overcome that fear and just give it a shot, and what happens when you actually do try. So Kayla, why don't you, can you unmute? Kayla's nervous to talk, but I told her that she'll do awesome. Because Kayla, now that she's trying, she's hitting consistent numbers. She has since she like really started pushing, she's been qualifying. And I think that just shows like 250, I think we can all qualify if we're talking to people. So Kayla, why don't you talk a little bit about how you overcame that fear to say yes?
Okay, so I'm going to share a little background. I was in Texas when Amy had originally asked me if I wanted to be a consultant for Epicure, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I kind of tossed it for like a week, and finally I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I got my kit and I sat on it, like she said. I just kind of was like, okay, I got it. Now I'm scared. I just continued to, take it all in. I was reading all of the messages on our little group chats and reading the posts on Facebook. And finally I was like, okay, you know what? Just open a class, see where that goes. And I remember just like kind of messaging a few people, and, not many people are messaging me back. And then I got that first sale. And it was just like overjoyed because it was like, hey, I just got my first sale and I'm so new at this and I am so scared and I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I got it. So I continued to message more people and more people and more people, and then the sales just started coming in and I was getting them and getting them and getting them, and it just really encouraged me to message more people because then I was like, I had something to look forward to. It was exciting. Once you make those sales and people start getting their products, I was just like, it was so exciting. I had family buy, and it was kind of nice because my first real customer was my aunt, and I was with her at the time, so I was cooking Epicure meals before I was really doing anything, and she loved it. I left, she started buying, and now I have friends and other family members buying, and it's just so exciting to see and reach the numbers every month. So yeah.
And I just want to add too, it's so cool, like to build confidence in that way too. Like you shared with your family and friends, and that gained confidence to help you talk to more people. And have people said no to you, Kayla, or ignored you?
Oh yeah, for
yes,
sure.
absolutely, it happens. But we pay attention to the wins, and that helps us keep saying yes too.
Kayla, what are you most excited about going forward?
Just continuing to reach the goals. I mean, I hopefully will within the next month. I really want to reach for that 500 QB because I've only gotten the 250, and I have exceeded the 250, but not gotten very far over 300, which is fine.
307, Kayla.
308 was my highest.
308.
So hopefully, like, I'm moving to Texas, so hopefully, like, I'll start meeting more people, so I'll start getting more people to buy and more people to, get interested in this, and then hopefully I can, introduce more people to wanting to be consultants and just getting into the business along with us.
I love it. I love it. I wish I had more time to pick both of your brains and Kelsey's more. It's like we could do a whole call and just have me interview you guys and ask you questions. But thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, Kayla, for being brave. I know when you're newer and you feel like you haven't, done these big monumental things yet, it's scary to be like, oh my gosh, there's all these people watching tonight that are going to listen to me. But your truth is awesome. And someone on this call needed to hear exactly where you're at, what you're doing, and how you jumped in. And Amy, I cannot say it enough. I adore you. I hope you know that. I hope you feel it. I know Sonia feels the same. You're just an incredible woman. I know you have big things ahead of you with Epicure. This is just the start. But I will not lie. I felt last month 4 days before the end. You can ask Sonia. I'm gonna cry. It wasn't that I had given up, and it wasn't that I didn't believe in Amy. Amy knows that, but I was like, oh, F. And I would say the word, but there are children on camera, so I won't say it. But I was like, man, we are far this time. What in the hell happened? And nobody's fault. Sometimes the numbers just don't fall into place. Classes cancel, things don't go right. Consultants on a team get busy. We get that. So we just had to evaluate. But man, I will tell you, something encouraging in my seat is watching a consultant literally kind of go mute for a couple days because she is working. She's doing the work. She's doing the reaches. She's talking to people. She's working with her consultants. Amy, that's you. You're the epitome. Oh man, you're the epitome of what to do as a leader. And I just want to say thank you for your leadership. And that's why I wanted you to share tonight, because I just think it was such a cool moment. It had nothing to do with me. It was all you, girlfriend, and Sonia as your amazing upper leader, just guiding you and coaching you and saying, you can do it, you can do it. And honestly, it wasn't even a nail biter. Okay. I call a nail biter like 1:39 in the morning Central Time, then that's a nail biter. Okay. We were locked in way before that. So you did amazing. And to Kayla and to all of your team, if you're on. But all right. Speaking of that, we have some recognition to do. So I have to play some music because I feel like it's so lonely, isolated in my little office here. And I'm missing like meetings. Anybody else missing conference or leadership things? We should have been on a couple trips by now. This is so weird. Like, I'm not feeling actually lonely. Like, we've gone out a few times now, you know, and we're doing things, but it just feels weird to do like all of our meetings virtually for the entire first like 10 months of business here, it feels like. So I'm going to play a little music and we're going to recognize all of our first time rank advancements from the month of June. So it's one of my favorite songs. I hope you can hear it without cranking it up over the top of me too loud. Okay, let's look at some of our ranks. I'm going to pull this up in screen share. Okay, can you guys see it? Yes. Okay, you'll have to turn your volume up way loud if you want to hear it. I don't have to scream too loud. But we have Miss Amelia. Am I saying this right? Is it Mayer? I might be saying it wrong. Amelia, you can send me a message. And everybody voice me if I say your name wrong. And I'll listen to it, and I promise I'll get it, okay? But senior consultant, we have Miss Brenda, senior consultant. We have a ton of senior consultants this month. So proud of you. That means you are sharing the business with somebody else and blessing somebody else's life. We have Christy, I think it's Combs, I hope I'm right. We have Cindy Harris. I love working with you, Cindy, new senior consultant. We have Jolie, so proud of you. Miss Joy, literally Joy is how I would describe her. Katie, congratulations, new senior consultant. Lauren, I have the pleasure of working with Lauren quite often. Congratulations, Lauren. We have Lisa W, senior consultant. Pamela, I loved talking to you last month, Pamela. Miss Tiffany, I know you're on. Congratulations, friend. I know you've got big goals for VIP and executive next. Veronica, congratulations. Cassie, I'm looking forward to our call tomorrow. Congratulations. We have Nicole. This is such a fascinating name. Is it? I'm not going to say it, but Nicole, you should send me a message if you watch this or if you're on tonight and send me the how you say your name. We have Miss Julia. Oh, who's going to talk? Go ahead. Tell me.
It's Amy. Nicole's on my team. It's Semino.
Semino. It looks so pretty. I want that as my last name. I feel like it's very sexy. So congratulations, Julia, on senior consultant. Sarah on senior consultant. And I know the very next slide is going to be a double rank advancement. Everyone give her a silent round of applause. Huge congratulations, double rank in 1 month to VIP. We have Miss Kelsey True at executive. Woo woo! Thank you again, Kelsey, for sharing. I'm so stinking proud of you, and I love your new family photo, by the way. And then we have Miss Kelsey Zytek, executive consultant, and in the same month, yes, she did it. Woohoo! Brand new leader. Congratulations to her director, Mary Pargett. They worked very closely together. Kelsey, if any of your team is on, make sure you send them my congratulations. I hope they already feel that. But your team is a little firecracker team that I am so excited to watch explode. You guys are hilariously funny, and I'm so proud of you. So congratulations. And then we have Stephanie Fox on. I know she's on, brand new leader. I have had the joy of working with Stephanie from the start. That very first call, Stephanie, when you're like, I don't really know. I love my teaching job, but I'm not really sure. And I'm like, you can love your teaching job and love Epicure too. So I'm so excited for you. And this means that her beautiful upper leader, Claudia, rank advance to senior leader in the month of June. So congratulations, Claudia. So proud of you. And I just love working with you. And then we had Rachel Crofts earned trip for 2 to Jamaica. Anybody else going to Jamaica with her? I know a lot of you are excited about that trip. We had Karen earn trip for 1. Congratulations, Karen. And we had Elise lock in trip for 1. And I am so excited to travel with all of you guys. And then the last slide here, I want to just take a second and leave up for 1 second. This is all of our leaders, you guys, that qualified in the month of June. And I just want you to, I don't know what song's going to play next, so it's at full discretion that I'm telling you that. So in case you have children in the room and it's not appropriate. This is all of the leaders that qualified in the month of June. And this is a huge deal because we have this kind of hashtag going, and Amy knows about this. Laura knows about this. Amanda knows about this. Some of the leaders locking in at the end of the month. We have this hashtag going called No Leader Left Behind. And I am so proud to say that every one of the Trautmann organization leaders have qualified in May and June, which historically are some of the harder months in a year to qualify in. So I'm just really proud of that. And I just want to say that. So, okay, let me turn this music down so I don't have to keep yelling over it. My husband's probably like, why is she talking so loud in there? Well, that's why. Okay, let's stop screen share. Okay, so many rank advancements. Now, show of hands. I got to change my view. Who is going to rank advance this month? Raise your hand if you have it on your goals to rank advance, and then keep them up for 1 second so I can look around. Okay, I like it. Double hands from Tiffany. I see lots of clapping. Good, cheering. Now, if you do not understand what rank advancing is, I brought actually up, I should have left my view on. I'm going to quickly give us a really fast reminder of what does it mean to rank advance, at least during your fast start. Everyone look at the screen. Many of you are in your fast start. In fact, so many of you are because we did fast start extensions due to COVID. So please reach out to your leader and talk to her about not just the 4 cooking classes per month, but leaders, this is your reminder too. Go check in with your consultants and make sure they know they get a $40 bonus in the United States every time we sponsor a new consultant and they launch their business. And we can also earn cash bonuses for building or rank advancing our business. And if you're long out of fast start, that's okay too. I just want to take a quick second to tell you that the rank advancements work the same. It's just that if you're in it, why not go for the cash and get the cash bonuses? And if you're out of it, still connect with your leader and say, you know what? I'm more like Elise. I don't know if Elise is on tonight, but Elise is one of our newer leaders. Second month, she qualified for leadership in June. She lives in Washington. And honestly, her first few months in business, she did not do anything with fast start. So similar to Amy, she was actually in her 5th and 6th month of business when she made her run for leader. And so she obviously got that big $750 bonus for doing it in her first 6 months, but she didn't receive anything else as a part of her fast start. She didn't do the 4 classes per month. She didn't get those build bonuses. She didn't get those rank advancement bonuses. And she will tell you that's like her only regret so far with Epicure is that she didn't understand it. So she didn't go for it. So make sure you just know about that. If you're in fast start and if you're not, again, it's not too late. We just simply want to get you to executive consultant because that's where it's the most beneficial for you if you're out of your fast start. So there's that. Okay, raise your hand. Speaking of fast start, how many of you did your first 4 cooking classes in the last month and we've been shouting you out and celebrating you? Who's done that? There's been a whole bunch of you, I know. Yes, I know we're all celebrating. We're so proud of you. How about 8 or 12? Do we have any 8 or 12ers on tonight that did 8 or 12? Oh, I see Rose raising her hand. Yay! Okay, that's the best. I also see Amanda folding her laundry, and aren't we all jealous that she's literally going to have all of her laundry folded? That's why I like this view. So, because I usually put it back to speaker, but super fun. Okay, how many of you have at least 1 or more new hostesses on the books for July? Raise your hands and wave them like proud so I can see it. Like wave them, like actually move them. Okay, look at all of that. That's new business that you did not have happening before. And what is the magic to our industry? There isn't any magic. It's we share food, we have a ton of fun, and we solidify our future business. And the more strong booking chains that you can get into, the better it is. Can you do one-on-one consultations with people? Absolutely. Can you do catalog parties, trunk parties? Can you dream it up and you can do it here? That's what's amazing. But we know that the cooking class model just gets you in front of people faster in a group setting. And so that gives you that many names and numbers and emails and people that fall in love with Epicure, and some of which become customers, some of which become hostesses, some of which become your next team members. And so we just know that's the fastest model. So congratulations on having new people. All right, let's celebrate some top in sales. This is always really exciting. And I got organized this month, you guys. You're going to be so proud of me. And I printed this so I can make sure to give you the right, hold on a second, the right order of tops in sales. And while I'm doing this quick, I do want to ask Tiffany, because you're on and I don't know if you can stay on the whole time. I didn't call on you. I'm going to give the tops in sales and tops in trip points. But before I do, I know you've done a trunk party recently and it was very successful. Would you quickly tell everybody what that was and what that is? Because that might be a new way for somebody to go off in a new direction with a new group, and it might really help their business this month. Would you mind sharing?
Sure. So my kids both play on travel softball and travel baseball teams. And last Wednesday, I coordinated with my hostess who wanted to do a tailgate party. So we set up a table. We had a tablecloth and I did samples of the lemon dilly mix. We did guacamole. I actually cooked some chicken fajita, but we couldn't keep it warm. So it was just little samples. I did the 3 onion dip. And thank you to Stephanie who helped me because shipping was backed up. So I had help from a team member. And I can't remember. Oh, and we did the summer berry dip with fruit. And so I had all these little cups laid out. And then I had a separate table where I had like the steamer and like a little display set up. And then I had a drawing where people could do those slips that you get in the back office, where if they want more information or something they can do. And so far the party is scheduled to close on Tuesday and it's already qualified. So it was a super successful event and it got me out to talking to other moms who are on the same schedule that I'm on and who are looking for fast and raw to ready in 20 minutes. So it was super, super successful. And I would highly recommend something like that to anybody who has kids in sports. It was really cool.
How did you book it? Can you tell everybody how you booked it?
I booked it off of another party, actually, from another hostess, and she asked if it was something I would be willing to do, and I absolutely said yes. I said, and I've only been here for 4 weeks, and I didn't exactly know what I was going to do, but the hostess is a friend, and we worked it out together, and she just booked from another party, and I've already got 2 parties off of her, so it was super successful.
And I obviously asked that question on purpose because you had told me where you booked that. So I intentionally asked, well, where did you book that from? Because I want everyone to giggle right now and say, oh, surprise, it came off its own booking chain. And that's kind of the trick here. So congratulations. I have no doubt, Tiffany, that we're going to be seeing more rank advancements from you and more tops in sales from you as we go on. I'm going to now jump in and tell you all the names really quickly, that bonus. So I've been recognizing this for months, and we can take a vote after this month and decide, do we want to keep doing it or do we want to change up how we recognize, because the list is long. So I'll go quick, but this means if your name is read, you were over $2,000 2,000 QV. I have to be careful. 2,000 qualifying volume, and that bonused you for the month of June. So we have Robin Wooster, Jennifer Filio. Oh gosh, I'm gonna kill these. Rena Trout. Oh boy. Yep. Okay. So I'm not going to apologize anymore. I'm just going to go confidently into them and know that I love you and I appreciate you and I will learn your name. Mackenzie Ivory, Kristen Plexka, Crystal Stone, Courtney Renderman, Lauren Herman, Jessica Huffman. You can also correct me in the comments if you want. I'll check them out. Teresa Kuhn, Laura Kaiholtz, Jennifer Porath, Claudia Hawkins, Moyes, I think I did it right. Claudia, if I just killed that, you're going to never let me live it down. Sarah Jessic, Amy Hine, Amanda Waterman, Jenny Bentz, Kelsey True, Kendi, Miss Kendi. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Katie Resch, Sherry Ide, Kate DeFord, and Tara Scherer. I'm hoping I'm explaining that or saying that correctly as well. All of you bonus. Now that could mean anywhere from 2,000 QV up to 3,500 QV, because now I'm going to read our top 10 in sales as an organization. Number 10, we have new leader Christine at 3,639. Holy smokes, Christine. So stinking proud of you. I know when you first joined, you were worried about the sales in your classes and just getting it up for the hostesses. 3,639 QV is awesome. Then we have new leader Elise after her, well, I guess ahead of her at number 9, 3,736 QV. Again, another new leader, Christy Markland. You guys are really like making a name for yourself. I'm proud of you, May Promotions. We have 3,862, Miss Christy had. Then we have beautiful senior leader, Sarah McClenathan with 3,896. We have director, Mary Pargett at 4,001 QV. We have senior leader, Samantha Breister in the 5th spot at 4,041. So her and Mary were neck and neck. We have new leader Karen at 49.33 in the 4th spot. 3rd spot, new leader Laura Slaughter at 54.38 QV. We have Stephanie Fox in the 2nd spot. She was a brand new leader in the month of June at 55.32. And then we have in the number 1 spot, Rachel Crofts at 91.77 QV. So congratulations to all of our top 10. I know it's exciting each month because otherwise you kind of know throughout the month. I sneak peek and tease, but I don't always tell you. And a lot of you will ask, so I'll just tell you, I finished just shy of my goal of 9,000 at 88.44. So congratulations, Rachel. You beat the leader. I am so proud of you, and I love doing business with you, my friends. So congratulations to all of you. Now let's quick talk about trip tracking. I printed the top 10 in the running right now for the trip for Jamaica. This does not mean that you are not in the running if you're not on this list. This is just our top 10 in points right now. These all have 26,000 or higher points. And it goes in this order. In the number 10 spot, Amanda Waterman. Christy is next, Christy M. Shelly Winkers, number 8. Kate DeFord, number 7. Sonia Schultz, number 6. Laura Slaughter, number 5. Kendi, number 4. Laura K, number 3. Sarah M, number 2. And Samantha Breister, number 1. All very close, again, between 26 and 35,000 points. You need 45 for the trip. We do have 5 people going on the trip so far. We have Miss Mary, who just earned it, I think. Was it Friday, Mary, on your birthday? I think it was just. We have Karen, trip for 1 already achieved. Elise, trip for 1 already achieved. And then myself and Rachel with trip for 2. So congratulations to all of you that have already earned it. And congratulations to those of you well on your way. Again, if your name was not on this, you guys, you can have 0 points and still earn it. I just want to make sure you know that. Reach out to your upline leader and ask them about Jamaica, or see the back office under business tools events, and you can find all of the information for our next incentive trip. Okay, so let me just quick make sure I hit all of our recognition, and then I'm going to have a special speaker share a little bit about our theme, about saying yes this summer and how Epicure allows you to do that. So Miss Sarah, let me pull my screen back up so I can see you for a second. Are you ready to share? Where are you, Sarah? Oh, there you are. Sarah looks cozy in her bed. Sarah is one of my fantastic friends and senior leaders in our organization. She's been with me for a long time, and she has some great wisdom to share with you about summer and business, and she is busy. When I say busy, Sarah is the epitome of busy, and yet she kind of just gets, yes, she is. She's saying no, but she is. So Sarah, tell us, I know you could go into lots of stories, right? Because one of our first summers working together, you definitely did not stay consistent in that first summer, and we found Okay. Oh, I'm probably giving something away. I'm going to stop talking now. Sarah's going to teach you all a great lesson, and then I'm going to go over a couple of reminders and a couple more ideas for the summer, and then we'll wrap it up. Take it away, Sarah.
All right. Thank you, Kayla. First and foremost, I just want to say welcome to everybody on this call. Thank you for investing your time in your business, being on a holiday weekend, late on a Sunday night. As I'm flipping through the screens, I see tons of names that I don't know, and that's an amazing thing to be seeing, because that means we're growing and expanding like crazy. And so welcome to all of you who I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet. So just a little bit about me. My name is Sarah McClanathan. I am a 4th grade teacher in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, so about an hour north of our capital city of Madison. Just finished my 14th year of teaching. So that is definitely one thing that keeps me busy during the school year. And then I am also a mom, I am a wife, I am a wedding officiant. I have a loaded fall season, which I'm really excited about. And I'm a softball coach. I play softball myself too. So like Kayla said, I wear a lot of different hats. And I'm going to talk to you just a little bit tonight about consistency during the summer, because if you have been here 2 days or you have been here 2 years, that word consistency is your best friend, and it's got to be at the front of pretty much everything that you do. So, oh, hey, Steffi, 14 years. Awesome. And yay, softball, Tiffany. Whoop, whoop. So anyway, I was with a former opportunity, and I guess my first lesson in consistency came with, and I'll just say it, I was a strong leader with Wild Tree. And the summer that I hit leader numbers with Wild Tree, my husband and my daughter teamed up, and they're like, hey, let's buy a Harley again. because we had a Harley right before our daughter was born, and then, you know, daycare, Harley expenses, it's like, nope, goodbye. And so we got rid of that. And so the year I became a leader with that company, I was growing my business and everything, but once the Harley came, it was bye-bye business, let's go out on the Harley and ride. Oh, Kayla, I just had a class cancel, but that's okay, we're gonna go ride now and it'll be fine, and I'll make it up another time. And I'm gonna piggyback on what Amy and Kelsey shared, in that the roller coaster is real. And when you stop doing the things that you need to do to build your business, it makes a big impact on your future and continuing the momentum again. So, totally lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. Kelsey was sharing about doing the things that doing the things that you most like to do first. So sometimes that's like, oh, I'm going to check in with this hostess, or I'm going to log into the back office and check my trip tracking numbers. And when I do my work, I always make sure to do my IPAs first. So if you are someone new here, the term IPA is not India Pale Ale, which I really, really love drinking now, more than I did in college because it was really expensive, you know, back then. But your IPAs, if you have not heard that term before, IPAs are your income producing activities. So things like reaching out to new people about the opportunity, making sure that your calendar has classes on it, following up with customers who have inquired about hosting a class, or people who've asked about the opportunity. So always do those things that are going to earn you an income first, and then do those other things that are often the fun things after that. So that's one nugget of advice that I have for you. And the reason I talk about IPAs is because this is a summer where my daughter and I are really saying yes to more things. Normally I teach summer school, and because of Epicure, I don't have to teach summer school anymore, because the income I can earn with Epicure is way more than the income that I can earn with summer school. So we say yes to totally impromptu pool play dates, which are awesome. My husband's, my father-in-law's girlfriend has a soap and candle shop, and so my daughter and I have helped her work there, and it's so easy to say yes, because by the time we get there late morning, early afternoon, I have already put in the work, I've done my IPAs for the day, and I don't have to worry about, oh gosh, are those posts going to go off in my recipe club, are those posts going to go off in my Facebook classes? That stuff has already been done, and so I really can't say it enough, how when you do have your work hours, make sure that they are strategic, make sure that they are purposeful, so that you can say yes. On Friday, my family went tubing for the first time with our Thirsty Thursday group, and that's something that's been fun to do too. But we went tubing, and so we took the entire day to go tubing, and I didn't have to worry about my business because everything was already taken care of when I had those small pockets of time to be working. And so earlier on when I talk about the roller coaster being real, when I fell off that year as leader, I had to bust my ass even harder to get that to get that momentum, to get that consistency, to have all of those habits back in place, because I had let it go by. You know, so I mean, life happens. You might take a day off, you might take a weekend off. That's another beautiful thing about this business, is that you can work it around your family. You get to pick and choose, you know, when you do the work. But if you go a week without working, 2 weeks without working, a month without having a cooking class, it just takes all the more effort to continue that to continue that momentum, and to create the the culture that you had going. So, I mean, always think to yourself, what is it that I need to do each day in order to keep my business moving forward? So for some of you, it might be, I need to reach out to 5 people a day to keep my calendar full. And for some of you, your calendar might be 1 class a week, or 2 classes a month, but always think about keeping your calendar full first, so that you have you're in front of all of those people. And it's fun being able to say yes, but it's also fun being able to say yes because the work on the back end has already been done too. So Epicure creates that opportunity for us to say yes, and it gives us all of that freedom in our schedule that a lot of us are yearning for. So at the end of the day, focus on those IPAs, those income producing activities. If it's 10 minutes here and there, if it's a 2-hour hustle in the morning, if it's a hour hustle before after the kids go to bed, whatever that is, do the hard stuff first, do those IPAs first so that you can say yes.
I love it. Thank you, Sarah. That is so awesome. I knew Sarah would be awesome tonight to tie in because Sarah and I have been friends, or at least acquaintances, for many, many years. We come from similar areas, hang out at some of the same local establishments. Is that an appropriate way to say like the like a Hodong bowling alley? It's actually not like a Hodonky place, but kind of. So anyway, I just knew her story from coaching her the first time around, and also I'm a much more experienced leader myself now. Sarah will agree to that, I'm sure. But I trusted, and I trust all of you now too. When you say you're good, I'm like, okay, cool. Now I do know though to say, okay, like your calendar set up for next month. Like, I know to ask some of those other things and to keep you going. But truly, I'm with Sarah in the sense that I can say yes to Tuesday taking off and going to a pool day. Us leaders that live in this area are going to have a pool party. And thanks to Miss Sam, who has a pool and invites us over so graciously, and we're forever thankful. But we can just drop what we're doing because we get up in the morning and we hustle, or we stay up a little later, or we, again, work in those small pockets of time when our kiddos are playing for an hour and they don't really need us. And does that mean we're missing summer, or they're going to remember their mom on their phone all the time? No, it means that we're hustling and we're providing. If you ask Macaulay what mama works for, he will say Mexico. Because that is what my kid knows I do with a large chunk of our income each year that we choose to do, and it's worth the hustle to me. So tip for me, as I give you the last couple of reminders for the month of July to rock it out, is know what your why is. The call to action tonight is going to be this. I'm going to sneak peek the call to action. It's going to be go get that summer swag beach towel by closing 2 classes by the 15th of the month. So close 2 classes by the 15th of July at midnight Pacific time, and you are going to earn that amazing beach towel. If you did that already in June, you want to make sure you do it in July and August because you're getting $50 of free product at the end of the summer. If you're joining us just now, perfect. Go for the beach towel. It's awesome. And in doing that, make sure that you're strategic and you're setting yourself up past that as well. If you already closed 2 classes, then your call to action is do 2 more. Any of us can challenge ourselves to raise the bar. So don't sit back now and be like, oh, I actually put all the sales in June, but I waited to close the class till July 3rd. Smart strategy. I'll give you that, boss babe. I appreciate that. But I want to say the call to action tonight is to challenge yourself and raise that bar. So go ahead and get those 2 classes closed at minimum, all of you, even if you're here super part-time. If you're a leader, I want you to raise the bar and go for an extra 2. Close an extra 2 classes this month and next, and see what that little bit of extra income does for you, or that little boost of extra faces you're in front of, the boost to your calendar for the fall, or the new number of teammates you're going to get. And then the other call to action coming off of Sarah's is, why are you here? Remembering that now more than ever in the summer is important because yes, we're busy, and I was at the pool. I think it was Sarah or someone who said, oh, I'm so sorry, I was at the pool day. I was too. This is like the nicest I've looked in the evening, like so far in the last 6 weeks or maybe longer. But I took a shower and blow dried my hair for you all because I want to be able to do those things. I want you to remember, why are you here? I do this job so I can take my family to Mexico, but so I also never have to worry about losing my home when the economy gets bad. I do this job to put us in a solid financial position and also to change your life. I do this for all those reasons. So at 4:00 tomorrow when my alarm goes off, and this is how I look. Actually, that's not inadequate. This is actually how I will look, okay? Like I come in here in my bathrobe, but I do it so that I can change lives. I want to help people with good food. I want to continue to provide for my family, and I want to help you hit your goals. So know that, okay? Couple of reminders on fun stuff. Let's quickly look at the specials. And you guys, I want to volunteer. So unmute your line if you like to share. Okay, hold on one second. Let me get this up. I'm going to quickly show you the beach towel first. If I can, hold on. Let's see if this shares. Okay, yep, okay. So up on the screen now is the summer swag. Everyone knows about that, right? Super cool. 2 classes by the 15th. Okay, I'm going to X out of that one. Don't mind all of my bazillion Facebook messages. I feel so irresponsible. Okay, let's get screen share back up here. Next up, we have our hostess special. Who knows what the hostess special is and who wants to tell us about it quick? Who will unmute and tell me? July's hostess special. Who wants to talk about it? I'll just patiently wait.
It's awesome. It's the grilling collection. You get the skewers, the Montreal steak rub, and the cutting mat, the non-slip cutting mat. And I got one, and the skewers are amazing. Oh my god, you need them.
Yeah.
You want them. Your hostess wants them. Trust me.
Amanda, they are amazing. So Sam did a video, you guys, in our team page today. Go see that in the Trautmann organization. She shared a picture of her yesterday undoing at the lake. You guys, you clamp or you push down on the clamp at the top and it pushes the meat and veggies off. Look, Amanda's going to, Amanda, can you demonstrate it quick? Show everybody what I'm talking about. Look at that. They're literally the best skewers. And then the Montreal, yes. And then the Montreal steak is the bomb and the non-slip cutting board. So that's awesome. Every hostess is going to want it. Yeah, go see the video from Sam. Get them for yourself. So one of her tips with her post, Genius post, was every month you should want to host a class yourself because every hostess special is amazing. Any other leader or seasoned consultant on here agree? Like no matter what they come out with, you want to get them every single month. So always have an open link for yourself, even if you're here very, very, very part-time, and keep going for those hostess specials. That being said, who knows what August is? Who wants to tell me what August's hostess special is?
They're the super fun prep containers. There's like 2 clear prep containers with a nice lid that snaps on it. Or for leftovers.
Yep. Awesome. I'm going to try to find a picture here if I can. Hold on. It's not letting me. I might be able to. Let's see. There we go. Okay, ready? Prep containers. There you go. Beautiful. I definitely want them. And someone already messaged me. This is so cute. Someone already messaged me on the team and was like, if you don't want them, I know you close multiple classes a month in your own name. Can I have a second set? And I was like, okay, you're the only one that's going to be able to ask me because I actually want a couple of these, I think. Anybody else? So make sure that you're always doing your own class and you're also using these to go and share and get more bookings for upcoming months as well. Does that make sense? So right now, as I'm going out and doing my July classes, I'm using this as a reason to book for August, okay? Last big thing we have this month is our Simple Suppers bundle. Anyone want to talk about that for me? Who wants to talk about that? Anyone? I'm going to patiently wait.
That's the set you want to share with people who just can't make up their mind.
Ooh, good way to look at it. Yeah. So what's special about it? I just pulled it up for you, Sonia. Tell us about it.
So the really exciting things about it is, especially if you're brand new and you haven't heard of it yet, I'm really sorry, but ooey gooey queso. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Like we can't exaggerate that.
It's worth buying the bundle just for that. There you go.
It really is. And then the brand new exclusive of the beef and broccoli stir fry. So excited for that. But then it also comes with weekly meal plans. It's a digital grocery list. All of it is right there, and it comes just as one big thing. So if someone is as busy as Sarah is this summer, this is definitely the kit to grab. Especially if someone just can't really decide. It's like, you know what, just get this. You get 30 meals. I'll give you the recipes. I'll give you the grocery list, and you get ooey gooey queso.
I love it. So,
and on that note, it is 125 of qualified volume. So you buy one for yourself because you're eating Epicure. You have someone else buy it, and you're already qualified for the month. How cool is that?
Yeah, and one of the things I was going to say on this call is don't forget to check with your leader. Many leaders are doing something fun for their teams almost every single month. Many of your leaders do something fun for share your cooking classes, and I'll do a drawing out of the dates, or qualified by this date and I'm doing a drawing. So make sure you always stay in tune with your leader and what she's doing too. If you're in my personal team, check your email. I emailed out something to you on 7/1. But why I say that is Sarah just nailed it. And Sonia too. This is an amazing bundle. This is the best variety pack we have. 2 exclusive products, 30 days of meals, great price point. And when you sell 2, you're qualified for the month. Sell 4, and you guys, that is a 500 QV class. Okay, it's not quite $500, but it would be a qualifying class with volume, and it's 500 QV. That's amazing. So just really want to really make sure you know that that's there. A couple of tools to help you make sure, just a lot of you are new. So really quick, every Sunday night we run a recruiting event called Discover Epic Living. Make sure you know where that Facebook group is. I will link it tonight when we get off of here, and I'm going to end this shortly. I will link the recording. I'm going to give you a whole list of some summer ideas I brainstormed out, and I'm going to give you the link to Discover Epic Living so that you can make sure every Sunday night you're plugging people in, okay? 2 other important things for the summer. Our back office, you guys, is filled with amazing training and tools. Make sure you go in there. There's great online scripts. If you don't like what I'm doing, or Sonia, or Kelsey True, if what we're doing is too complicated, make it simple for yourself, you guys. Follow what the home office gives you. Use their graphics, use their scripting. You can find that under myepicure.com and then Epicure University, and there's different tabs there, okay? And then last thing is, don't forget in our team page to go to events and scroll all the way out to Christmas time. You might think I'm crazy. We've got a sample follow-up event there. We've got a sample Facebook party there. We've got a sample cooking class there. We have all kinds of great things for you. And when I say cooking class, live cooking class, because some people are out in certain areas doing live in-person events again. But there's some great training there. And a couple consultants came to me last month and said, I don't know where now. You ran my first class and helped me with my first group. How do I know what to do on my own? There's really no right or wrong way, but we definitely have tools and resources between the back office and between our sample event. Just ask your leader at any point and we can help you, okay? So when we get off now, I'm going to end the recording. I'm going to upload a whole bunch of ideas and the recording tonight yet before bed that you can use this summer. And the takeaway is go close your 2 classes. Start out this month strong. Earn that amazing blue Epicure beach towel. I'm calling it a beach blanket because it's like 3 feet by I don't know how many feet, but it's big and I'm really excited about it. And with that then, if you've already done your 2 classes or you're a leader, I'm challenging you to raise the bar, go for an extra 2 each month this summer and really set yourself up for a super strong fall. But remember that Epicure can fit into any small pocket of time you have this summer. This should be fun. You should get excited to just plug into your business when you can. And it should be something like Kelsey said that you constantly have to work on mindset for. But if you are struggling, don't do it alone. Reach out to somebody, ask for help because we all want to help you, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And if you caught the playback, thank you so much for sticking with us and catching the full playback. And then after I end, I still have this up on screen share. After I end the recording, I'll take a couple questions.